Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to our notification gang. Thank you so much for your continuous love and support. Thank you. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick video on how to effectively and quickly stretch out your hair. So for those of you who are natural, you know the drama of keeping your hair shrunk. Most of us do like to stretch our hair out, have a nice fluffy little puff and so on and so forth. I'm going to be teaching you guys how I do mine so that my hair is one, very cloudy and fluffy, and two, in minimal time, because I know most of us have things to do. We have a life. We don't have 10 years to wait trying to stretch out our hair and so forth. So this is currently what my hair is looking like. It is not stretched at all. So this is its shrunken state. Essentially what I did was I washed my hair. I put some kantu, some oils, and then I put it in a puff for the past couple of days. So as you can see, the ends are still in their, curl state. It's just sort of, been stretched out a little bit because of me putting it into here. So let's jump straight into the video. We're first going to do some parts. Part your hair on the areas that are easiest to work with. For me, it's the outside. Then I work my way in because the inside of my head is my tightest curl pattern. So I'm going to be using my trusty comb. You guys know me very well, and this comb, I'm going to part my hair. So I'm going to show you how I'm parting it. So as you can see, there's some resistance because my hair is still in its sort of washed phase. So what I'm going to do is go in with a spritz bottle. Now, my top trick for this is warm water. Make sure that the water that you are using to spritz your hair is warm. And I know some people might be thinking, oh, my hair is already short, I'm shrinking it by adding water. But you are not shrinking it, you're just helping it so that, you don't cause any breakage. Then I'm going to go in with my leave-in conditioner, which is a spray one. If you don't have a spray one, my trick for you guys is get any spray bottle or whatever you use, an old spray bottle from makeup, whatever, spray bottle. Then take your normal leave-in conditioner, then add a little bit of water until it gets to this sort of milky consistency. It's essentially the same thing. It's this and this are the same, except this is more liquidy. So you can create your own. So when this runs out, that's what I'm going to do. Then you go on at the ends and you spritz it and you sort of massage it in. This will help create the slip as you're parting your hair. If you have hair like me, then parting your hair is a big issue. That's where most of my breakage occurs, when I'm parting my hair. That's why I take so much effort during this time to make sure that when I'm parting it, I'm not causing any breakage. Then I'm gonna go in. The trick here, especially let's say you have work tomorrow or you have a busy day tomorrow or whatever, you don't really have time to be spending, a long period of time undoing these braids. What you're gonna do, take two sections here, about this width. I'll give you centimeters, but maybe 2 to 3 centimeters width. Separate them into two. Essentially, you're going to do 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 in the middle. If you have a bigger head than mine, you'll need more. But what we're gonna do is start stretching the hair already a little bit as we're sort of fluffing out the ends. So it's like finger detangling, but it's not finger detangling at the same time. You're just loosening, you know how it's like at the top here for me, it's like still in its ringlet form. You're loosening those ringlets so that it becomes fluffy. So you see the difference between this and this. You can still see the ringlets, you can still see my hair curling, bunching, whereas this is just fluffy. I'm gonna go in with my next comb, whichever comb you want to use that you use to detangle. Tangle, Teasla, anything of those likes. Now, bear this in mind, my hair has been washed about 2 days ago and I detangled thoroughly. So you need to be able to do this only when your hair has been detangled prior. You can't be putting a comb through your hair like this if your hair has not been detangled. Then I'm going to go in with a comb or a tangle teaser, whatever it is you want to use, and I'm just going to brush out the ends. This is why it's important for your ends to be detangled, as well as your ends to be a bit warm, and for you to add your leave-in conditioner. You can go back in and add more leave-in conditioner if your hair is dry. My hair has already been moisturized because obviously I washed it and I moisturized it. So I don't want to add too much moisture already because it's already quite moisturized. So you see the difference already in terms of my hair has already stretched out a bit more than what it was. Just a little bit more. And even just the way that it looks, you see? Then I'm going to start going in. What I recommend is if you have the time, so for big events, I do braids. But for not big events, especially when I'm going to work, because I need to be able to undo this very quickly in a short amount of time, I'm going to do a twist. But the trick is, when you do your twist, you want to do a very tight twist. Make sure you take care of your hairline, that you're not pulling too much. Leave a gap. So you see this gap here? Leave a gap, but do a very tight twist. And as you do your twist, you need to pull down. So you are actually stretching the hair yourself. Don't pull your hair out of your head, but you pull as you do the twist. A very, very tight twist. The other option is that you can do a braid if you're quick with your braids, and then down the bottom you do a twist. So you see? So if I show you the other option, depending on how your hair is and what you prefer, especially if you're going to wear your hair out in an afro or something along those lines, you have to decide on what type of hair twist you want. So let me show you quickly. Like this, you just do your normal, but again, you make sure that the braid is very tight. It's a very tight braid, but make sure you leave out your baby hairs. I have baby hairs in the back of my head. They're so sensitive. So you just do maybe 1/3 of your hair, you braid it in a very tight braid. Then you go on and you start doing a tight 2-strand twist. That way you are only really undoing a few braids. If you really want to stretch your hair out the quickest way, this is the best method to go about it, because it's a tighter hold. It's a tighter hold than this. So you can see already this has already begun to shrunk. But this, I'll show you, will actually be longer because it's pulling the hair, stretching the hair a lot more here. See? Already the difference between that and that. So this is just a twist, fully twisted, and this is a braid, half twist. You can braid the full thing and then just twist the end so that it's easier. That's what I usually do when I want to have an afro out. I'll braid all the way here, then twist the end. So that way, when it's now time for me to go to work or to go to school, what am I doing? I'm undoing this, easy, and then the only braid I have to undo is this. I can get this done in about 10 minutes max, so it will be easy for me. That way your hair will stretch in double the amount of time. By the time you wake up tomorrow, your hair will be stretched out and easy to manipulate, as compared to just using a single 2-strand twist. So when you guys see me with my puff and all that jazz and what I'm, using my hair in different ways, that's what I would have done. I would have done a braid, then I would have made sure that I do a two-strand twist here. The reason for the two-strand twist is because if you have ever done braids on your hair, you know how difficult it is to undo them once you've done them, especially sometimes when your hair needs a trim and things like that. But when you do this, it's already loose. It's already loose. That way it maintains its fluffiness. So you see, that's the difference. It's a big difference between the two of them. And even if I show you, so if I quickly undo them, this is after what? A few seconds? Not seconds, a few minutes, I guess. You'll see the difference in how it looks. So if you allow it overnight to air dry in this state that it's in, you'll definitely see the length and the difference. So it's just that little stuff, and it's a technique that I've found works best for me. So, right, this is literally the same head of hair, but look at the difference. And this was in braids for about 5 minutes max. So this is 5 minutes. The difference between 5 minutes of your hair being in a protective style of stretching. What more overnight? So guys, that's the little trick I wanted to show you guys about the quickest way and most effective way to stretch your hair out, especially if you need, if you have an event that you'll be going to tomorrow, etc. Some top tips, again, make sure your hair is thoroughly detangled and make sure you fluff out your ends, because that's where all the drama is. The top of your head is not the biggest issue, it's the bottom, because that's the oldest. These are the veterans, so the veterans will be the ones causing you the problems. Next, water, and mix your leave-in with water a little bit so that it becomes this watery consistency. Sometimes, yes, you can leave your thick, you can use your thick leave-in, but I've noticed, especially with our hair type, it'll take a lot longer to dry. So the quickest way is to have a little bit of this with a little bit of water, and it'll be dry by the time you get to the end of the night. Sometimes I've done it and I've had like 6 hours, 5 hours, and it's been done. And sometimes I'll wake up the next morning and my hair is still wet because I haven't allowed my hair enough time. That's why you don't want to spray your hair too much. My hair is already dry, but at the same time you want to add a little bit of water so that you can manipulate it a bit more. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. I hope it's been educational. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and like the video if you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.